Hello Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another part of Let's Play The Sims 4 Get Together. So in the comments, I did read that a lot of you have been requesting for us to kind of peer into the life of Julian Styles, just to get a little update on the fellow, just to see how he is currently living the married life. Well, there isn't really much to report other than the fact that him and Camilla actually moved into a new place, and I love the way that these little suns were placed. Like, they were literally placed right on her bosoms, like they were, you know, female pots. And basically, she's driving him bonkers, you guys. Definitely not a happy thing to say, but her jealousy, her constantly being up his colito every 2 seconds and just always wanting to know what the hell he's doing has been driving him to the point of where he's strongly been considering divorce. He has been doing so well in the athletic career lately that he's been basically supporting her. And it's almost as if she is like freaking Princess Duchess on a throne, expecting him to wait on her hand and freaking foot. So as you could probably imagine, that got a little bit stressful for him, and he's just not even thinking it's worth it. The poor woman has been trying to do things that are so freaking dirty and low, like getting pregnant specifically so she can keep him kind of entrapped into her webs, and he's just trying to get out. Their daughter Maggie actually ends up aging in just a few days. She's a little bit younger than Romeo, but I think she's older than Luca. And then Sabrina ages up in the next part tomorrow. But we ended up getting actually a phone call in the wee hours of the morning that Amy wants us to go over to their house for a little bit of a celebration where they're going to actually be aging up Angelina. I think we can age up other babies. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to try to see if that's a possibility, or just at least to visit, because our sister just isn't doing well. She isn't. The chemotherapy isn't agreeing with her. She's been going for a couple treatments now, and it just almost seems to be going against her. Things such as, you know, she keeps throwing up, not being able to actually, you know, hold down food. The hair loss, you know, she's only got a little bit of peach fuzz, and she just looks really sick and really ill, and it's taken a toll on her, and they're not sure she's going to be able to pull through. The cancer has metastasized through the body, and it's attached itself to the liver. Even it has penetrated the stomach lining. It just doesn't look good. And Roci is feeling very scared right now, but also she's feeling so motivated into her job. She's actually taking it seriously. The little things that she does day to day, the little, you know, vaccines, the checkups, are actually saving lives. And she's just realized this now, how vital her job is to the Sims in her city. And with that, she should feel very, I guess you could say, blessed that she has this job, that she is trust with such duties, and for her to kind of just, you know, putz around and not really take it seriously, it kind of feels a little, a little selfish. So we need to transfer over patient cases. We should probably focus as much as we freaking can on our job. We've been basically up all night, just worried with just worry, I guess. Things are just a little frustrating right now, and she's very scared that she's going to lose the only person that she really ever knew her whole entire life, obviously other than Rosa. So we hope that everything works out, you know, for the better. So we're going to go and just kind of practice analysis, do the few things that we have to do. We're not going to stay late at Wool today. We just don't have that kind of time immediately after she gets off work. I don't know if Caleb is going to be able to come with us, because I know he also has to work a little bit later. And he should be getting a job promotion today. I really hope that he does. He's been busting his freaking butt at work, and it would really help too. We also need to sell that $1,300 bookshelf that I bought and replace it with a bigger porch. Hence, while we're getting some of those routing issues, I've been noticing a few of those. The home is just too cluttered, and that's a little frustrating as well. What else do I have to say? Because Lord knows there is a lot. Also, I got down to the nitty gritty, and I was like, you know what? Why? Just why? You know, is Marcus or whatever, you know, rejecting rejecting Miss Armani. And I was trying to figure it out, and so I peered into his life a little bit, and I found out exactly why, you guys. Believe it or not, he's interested in one of the plastics. But in the comments down below, you can go ahead and let me know which plastic you think it is. Could have sworn I just analyzed this patient's sample. I'm pretty sure that I did. Okay, and before I was like practicing analysis, which is fine. I mean, it's totally, you know, going to the greater cause, but I should probably pay attention just a little bit more. But Roci is like so close to falling asleep, you guys. I don't know why. She just hasn't been sleeping lately. I'm probably going to let her sleep on the job. Today is just not going to be the day that we're going to end up doing really well. I can already tell you this. We could probably get a promotion today, but because she's kind of slacking, probably not going to end up getting one at all. We definitely even need to go to sleep for a little bit before we ended up actually going over to Sissy's place for dinner. Which is fine because we do need to kind of rest up. And Caleb actually starts work in about 1 hour, so we'll be able to go and control him a little bit. Okay, so Roci has successfully performed an examination. All right, so we ended up basically having to pass it on to another physician who knows just a little bit more than we do. So we're gonna go put Nancy Landgrab on the hot seat, go and try to do a couple things to hopefully propel us into the next level. But I doubt it. I just don't think today is going to be that day. It never seems to be Rossi's day, but today is just even more so not her day. As you can imagine, she has a lot kind of going on in her mind. So we only earned $148, which honestly feels like freaking slavery because we worked our butts off. But sometimes the reward isn't in the coin. It is in the making the difference in people's lives. And Roci just needs to kind of understand that a little bit more. So we're going to go home. We're going to go and see how the Fam Bam's doing. I think that freaking Annie's still there. She's been there since yesterday. But hopefully she isn't. We're going to go and just rest for a couple hours. I really want Caleb to work extra hard today, but he can. Can he? Okay, cool. So he's like super freaking pissed off because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I think Roci did, and correct me if I'm wrong, have a little bit of a love interest in Marcus early on in the game. I don't know exactly, but Caleb, who never really struck me as a jealous person or a jealous sim for that matter, actually got a little snappy when Roci was asking Marcus some personal questions, and he thinks that she was flirting, and it was totally like an innocent misconception, but Caleb obviously is showing how much he truly does love her. I mean, I don't think that jealousy equals love, mind you, but I think that in some aspects, maybe being a little protective, I know somebody's gonna get twisted, but you know what I'm saying. I'm saying that with all innocence as possible. Does that make sense? No? Okay, whatever. So I went ahead and opted out for a cheaper bookshelf, and with that, we were actually gonna go ahead and extend this French porch, the front porch, and the awning. I love this house. I need to make it work. It's a little compact, but I feel like we could definitely expand this beast and really just kind of grow into it like a hermit crab in its shell. So this should definitely fix the issue that we were having with the front porch being so damn tiny. I actually even like the fact that it's extended a little bit. What the hell am I doing with this tree? We're gonna go over here too and just put that back, and all I need to do now is go and put in a couple stairs. I really wanted to age up Sabrina today, but it wouldn't make sense. I think Angelina needs to age up first. And Angie is actually the name of Miss and Mrs. What's her last name? Radcliffe's daughter. So, I kind of already showed you guys what Isabella looked like really briefly, but you'll see in person. Don't go back pausing the video and cheating now. Romeo needs to go and take a whiz. Luca is eating some delicious cereal. He is so cute, and we're gonna have him go ahead and do a little homework today. I'm actually thinking of bringing the boys over to see Isabella because, I'm hoping not, but it could potentially be the last time that we see her, you guys. And she doesn't want to go to the hospital. She doesn't want to be hospitalized. She's a firm believer of whatever, the sim gods have planned for her is just kind of what's in the books. And I can't argue with that. That's her wish, She is doing the treatments that she has been asked to do to be able to hopefully prolong her life. But at this point, it just kind of almost seems inevitable. And it's really freaking sad. It breaks my freaking heart, The that this family is going through so much, but we'll see how it goes, you guys. I don't want to think anything negative right now. So recently, the star player has been, oh my gosh, specifically bossing Caleb around. Oh my god, you don't want to get in the crosshairs of bison thighs and alligator butt. It's becoming an aggravating and upsetting, Yes, he should. Caleb, you better squash that banana, okay? Go ahead, put his head between your little peanut arms. Caleb can be quite persuasive when he chooses to be. Yes, he can. Hence why we got 3 kids. All right. I'm sorry. The star insists it was just a bit of joking and pledges to lay off from now on. You go, Caleb Blanton. You go. Nobody messes with the llamacorn. I love him. He is just ridiculous. Looks like the boys are kind of having a little chat. Maybe he can help with... He could annoy him. Oh my god, let's do it. No, are you serious? I feel like he totally would annoy the living crap out of his brother. Because it's his brother. He was able to. Did you see that? Oh, he's going to annoy him. Go ahead. Oh my god, brotherly love, seriously. He was also helping him with his homework, and now he's going to annoy him. Oh my god. He's like, you don't know freaking multiplication? Hell, honey, I'm 27 and I barely grasp the mathematics. Let's go ahead and annoy him a little bit. Oh my god, that is so cute. You better be careful where you're poking. You're poking in my belly button, okay? That hurts. Oh, I feel kind of bad. He's asking for... Would you quit nudging me there? But let's go and see if we can finish helping him with homework. I feel kind of bad. Let's go ahead and have them become best friends because they really are, and in many ways it is like a Roci and Isabella relationship. I feel like these two are gonna have each other throughout the entirety of their lives, and there's so much to the story that's left untold, and I just love how they are. And I feel like they're going to be very much like that with Sabrina. So let's go ahead and check up on Roci. I think this is a very good time for her to go ahead and wake up. We're going to go and also just give Armani a quick little text, and it seems like their friendship has been blossoming and kind of refiring up. I did read some of the comments that some of you thought that she isn't meant for Marcus, because who the hell would deny Miss Armani? I mean, she's absolutely freaking stunning. But again, I found out that he is into one of her friends, and that's probably why the hesitation. Also, I just wonder when she does find that out, how that is going to turn her gears. Do you think that's going to make her want to do it even more? Really be like, oh, well, I feel like she's such a competitive person, and I don't think she would ever step on Rossi's toes to go behind her back and go Julian. But at the same time, I definitely feel like she would not hesitate when it comes to somebody else. That's just me. Romeo, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you definitely need to. He's watching romance videos. He's gonna go and do his homework. We have so many freaking homework things to do. And then also I think Luca's gonna come down. He's playing with his rabbit. We're gonna have him come downstairs and kind of clean up a little bit. And he could actually ponder glass fullness. I mean, really, that's the thing to do. Rossi's just kind of cleaning up. She had a long day of work. I don't really think we inched any closer. We kind of did to her promotion. Let's see how Caleb's doing. He is so freaking close to getting a promotion. I really would love for him to be there tonight when we go and see Amy. And Isabella, but I don't know if he's actually going to want to. So she's really, really, really tense. She wants to grab a serving. I think it'd be fun for the whole family to go. It's such a late night thing. I kind of hope that he'll continue to work hard if we do decide to leave, and maybe he'll meet up with us there. So because it is late, I don't really want the kids to kind of wait any longer. I think I'm going to actually have Romeo take his homework with him. Does he finished his homework, right? Let me go make sure. Do extra credit. Yeah, he's good. So we're just going to go ahead and head on over. We're going to go travel. I could actually invite them over here if I really wanted to, but like I said, I'm going to try to go ahead and age up Angelina, which I think is such a freaking beautiful, 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 beautiful name. And I feel like it is so fitting because she is literally like an angel. So yeah, as you guys can see, that's Isabella. That's a pretty shocking photo of her, but it even gets more shocking in her presence. So just prepare yourselves, guys, because it is definitely a lot to take in. And you know, it kind of makes me sad. It really made me sad seeing her like that, because I saw her before you guys did naturally, and it was just a little rough. So I can't really remember the address to her house because it's been a while since we lived there. So just kind of bear with me as we put two and two together and I figure out where exactly she lives. Okay, so if it's not here, then it's probably Oasis Springs, if I can recall. They live in this little home right here. So looks like, you know, means are pretty slim, very slim pickings, because all of the money has been going into her treatment. Amy is actually potentially facing having to put up the house for sale and refinance it. Not really finance it, but what is the word I'm trying to think when you basically like I can't even think about it. When you yes, I'm coming there. I'm close. Basically, selling the house and then taking a loan on it, taking a loan on her house. Yeah, just to be able to pay for the bills for Isabella. So where is a little one? Okay, so I can't actually age her up. Which is a sad thing because I really wanted to see what she looks like. But we could probably do that off camera really fast. And she's feeling very, very, very tense. So I think the first thing that we actually need to go ahead and do is give our sissy a serious, serious, serious hug. No, Siri, not you. And really kind of embrace on her a little bit. And I don't know why. Okay, obviously, little one here wants first dibs, but we're going to go ahead and try it again. I love this little girl, Melanie. She's so freaking cute. And Amy is looking amazing, too, as well. So as you can see, just from how she looks, it just isn't a good prognosis. She's very, very, very thin. Isabella's always been really tiny, but you can just see it in her little legs and the way that her body looks. She just is really, really tiny and petite, and it's kind of scary. I definitely want to come over here, and it looks like the boys have already kind of taken a liking to little one. We can age her up, guys. Yay! So let's go ahead and actually do that. Can't wait to see what little Angelina looks like. And where did she go? She totally disappeared. Okay, there she is. So this is what she looks like. She is so freaking cute. She has dark little hair. Just like her mom. And I definitely think, if anything, she definitely follows Isabella's footsteps, because Isabella has naturally blackish brown hair. So that's probably where little one got it from. So we're going to go, and I don't know if I can edit her in the MC Commander mod. I'm still testing it out, hence why there hasn't been a review, but I probably will edit her, and then we'll get back to you guys a little bit later. So I was kind of thinking that we could all just like have dinner here or whatever. I'm probably going to get in trouble by like cooking in here, but I'm going to probably do it anyways. I'm going to make us all some deliciousness. I'm kind of thinking I'm making pasta primavera. That's what I'm going to do, and hopefully nobody minds. I don't know where Amy went. She should be around here somewhere. The kids are actually getting to know each other. Melanie's here. Luca already knows Melanie. I'm pretty freaking sure. Yeah, he knows her. And then with that, this is perfect because this means they're sisters too. It's just so funny how life comes around full circle. I have no idea where my sister went. Okay, she's over there, but like, why are you all the way over there? Like, come back into the household, please. Like, this is so freaking weird. All right, let's call them both over. Luca's gonna go ahead and do the deed. It's fine because nobody's here to yell at me while I'm making the dinner. Yay, you guys! Oh my god! Dance captain? Like, this is so freaking ironic. Caleb actually got promoted, so we no longer have to see that stupid uniform. He actually looks like he belongs in one of the Step It Up episodes. He is so happy and excited, and he's feeling much better. That jealousy stuff, ugh, it totally just flew over his head. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of tell Roci about the big news. Naturally, we're going to come over here and just kind of also go ahead and give Isabella a hug. I don't know what Romeo's doing, but he's kind of like prancing around the house. We don't know her that well, right? So let's go ahead and show off her muscles. That's always a really good first impression or second. Caleb has learned that Roci is a doctor at the, well, obviously, simulacrum. Interesting. Awesome. I love them. I do. What's their relationship? Yeah, very low, very, very minimal. But we want to also take a picture with our sister. Like I said, if this is in the event that it's the last, time that we see her, I definitely want to have these memories It's so sad. I can't do it. Take family leave. I wish that I could, especially for her. I would do anything. Like, I'm so happy though she like has Amy. Because to be honest with you, if she really freaking didn't, I don't know how she would deal, you know? I just think they have such a special, beautiful relationship, and just the way that they are so caring. It just sucks that this happened to her. Like, I feel like she is such a good person, and it's really crappy. You know, it feels like the bad things always happen to good people. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it very much. So let's go ahead and take a photo with our sissy. It's just so crazy to think of where they first started, and now that we're here, it's just really beautiful to see the family kind of unfold this way. Everybody's gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of a dish, which is really delicious. I was hoping that we had a bar. I'm pretty sure Caleb has something. No, Caleb doesn't have anything, because then we could like have some drinks. Pull out the whiskey, because Lord knows we need it. But Luca is over there chatting his mother's ear off, telling her how much he absolutely loves her dish, and that is so freaking awesome. Luca is I gotta remember for absolute certain. Okay, he isn't. I thought he was a vegetarian. Who's the vegetarian? I forget. Somebody is a vegetarian, one of our LPs, and I always screw it up. Yeah, so she's always welcome. So it doesn't matter if she goes and cooks up a bunch in somebody's household. Like, people are going to be totally okay with it. So perfect. We're going to also go ahead and cook some of our famous cookies for her. We're going to go make some pre-made, or no, we'll do sugar cookies. Not that she should be having this kind of stuff because, you know, sugar fuels cancer. But at this point, you know, yellow. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well. And we'll just pretend like they're sugar-free sugar cookies. Like, is that even a thing? I honestly don't know. What is everybody doing? I like this house. It's cute. It's really laid out nice and like open. And look at all of these freaking photos, you guys, like of the girls. And then Amy. I remember when we took these. This was so long ago. I definitely want to leave one of the photos that we took with, Isabella here. So these old photos, no, this is a pretty recent one. So let's go leave one of these here for her, and we're going to go ahead and add the frame. We'll just put that in, like over here somewhere. I think will look really cute. And that way it's just a memory that she'll kind of have forever. And we're just about done with these cookies, and I think after this we'll probably go home. The kids have to actually go to school tomorrow. And so therefore, you know, them being up late is probably not the most smartest thing ever. And Luca's actually reading a book. He's so into his like, you know, into novels and intellectual stuff. It's kind of crazy. Where I was like, where did Angelina run off to? Let's go ahead and also, I think Luca already knows her, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, he totally does. We're going to go monkey around with her. She is so freaking adorable. Like, I love them so much. And obviously, Roci is kind of falling asleep, but we cannot go to sleep without having some delicious dessert. And let's go ahead and grab serving together, and everybody's going to grab some of her cookies. And then after this, Romeo apparently freaking stinks. So we'll have them just kind of wrap it up and end up going home, where I guess she wants to have a little freaky time with Kayla, which is totally fine. We'll do that too. I mean, there's a lot of things we could do in one little part, and I just love to see that they're still, even though they're going through so many things, happier than ever. And I like how she's in her little tux. Very cute. So we'll finish up these cookies. We're just about done. I'm actually going to go ahead and kind of say, her and Amy aren't as close as they used to be, but we definitely should. I mean, you know, we should all be kind of in it together. So I would like to, at least at some point, kind of rejuvenate this relationship and at least get to a place where we're kind of like friends, I guess. I flattered her, but hopefully Caleb doesn't take that the wrong way yet again. And, Isabella, Luca is always just hugs around. He's always loved his auntie, Bella. Always. It just makes me really sad because, like, if anything happened, he would be devastated. And I think he's having a hard time right now, you guys, and that's why Romeo keeps giving him hugs. And he told Isabella, I don't want anything to happen to you. Like, who will be my auntie? And that obviously choked her up a little bit and made her feel very sad because, you know, that's her baby right there. You know, that's her little boy too. So let's go over here. and kind of wrap it up, and we are going to become best friends. Obviously, we've always been best friends with our sister, but we're just going to kind of like reinforce that a little bit. And then also we are going to give her a quick little hug goodnight, because we have to go ahead and head back on home. It is too freaking late for us to continue to be here, so I'm gonna have everybody go ahead and start making the way towards the door. In tomorrow's part, we will actually go ahead and age up Isabella. And just a completely not Isabella, I'm like totally Sabrina, I meant to say. On a completely like different side note, I also want you guys to like let me know about the whole, Marcus being into Armani's friend, Isabella, naturally, because like, let's be honest, like that is totally the soft spot of this part here. And then also, what do you guys think about the whole like Camilla and Julian thing falling out? Should they work it out? Should they stay together? Break up, divorce, that kind of thing. I mean, you guys just let me know. And then what happens? Like, what happens after that? I'm just kind of curious to see what your guys' input is. And poor Luca didn't even make it down the street without passing out face first. Ass up. Come on, girl. You can make it. You can make it. You're so close. Okay, cool. So when we go home, the last thing that we're going to do is just to have a little fun in the sack, is we're going to let Caleb and Roci kind of woohoo. I do have the woohoo mod installed along with MC Command. I don't know if woohoo is enabled for Risky, which I'm not sure if it's going to make her like super pregnant. I don't even know. I'm just letting them kind of do their thing. I don't want them to have any more kids because that's like a lot of children. But, things happen, and it looks like they're not going to even do anything because she is sleeping on the ottoman in Sabrina's room. Like, mommy life right there. Oh, she was just coming in to say goodnight. And look at everybody. Nobody made it into the comforters. Like, nobody made it in. But let's go and woohoo with Caleb Blanton. And, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of curious. I love the fact that he got a promotion. I am so happy for him. Seriously, so happy for him. But you know what, Romeo? As much as I love for you just to be kind of resting there, yeah, why don't you go to sleep underneath those sheets? Thank you. So let's go ahead and have these two here just do what it do. Caleb looks like he probably passed a little bit gas. That pasta primavera just really hit him in his kidneys. And that would not cause you to have flatulence. But why is it freaking 5 a.m. again? Oh my God. All right, let's go ahead and take a pregnancy test because we're freaking psychotic. And, hopefully, she isn't. But if she is, I wouldn't freak out about it. No, she's not. Okay, good. Whew! I had you all sweating underneath the armpits for a hot second. But you guys got a lot to think about and a lot of feedback to leave me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And, hey, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.